Hello and welcome to another edition of the Bla-Bla Club live in vivo, coming from my living room. Um, I hope that we'll get some people coming in. We'll be starting in a few minutes. We'll see what's happening. I'll yeah, I'm going to talk about lots of different things today. We're going to talk about some phrasal verbs, some unusual ones, some different ones, some things which are a bit risque, a bit different, because we're going to be looking at some swear words. We need to know what these words are. If you want to know the language, it's important to know everything. We have some common expressions, and some are expressions used for the coronavirus. So that's something that could be quite interesting. Um, and so yeah, so I'm excited to be here and to do this. My name's Kenny. For those who don't know, I've been running a conversation club in Granollers outside Barcelona for some time, and we're just trying different methods, different ways to see if we can connect with people, to see if they enjoy it and if they can learn English. It's as simple as that. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm excited about this. I like doing these types of things. I mean, I'm a teacher, so I've been a teacher for about 10 years, and it's a very different world that we're living in at the moment. It's a very different world we're living in. The world we're living in is a bit strange because it was the coronavirus, and we don't know what's what's going to happen in the future. No one knows. Um, Me personally, I don't know if I'll ever be teaching inside a classroom again. I mean, it's a strange world. Happening here in Spain, we're talking about that there'll be an extension of the lockdown. Good phrasal verb, to lockdown, to be locked down. Um, Primarily used in prisons, and that you cannot leave your cell, your jaula, the cage, the cell for prisons. And now that and we use it now because people can't leave their homes. People just can't leave their homes at all. It's a crazy situation we're living in. It's a crazy world we're living in at the moment. No one knows what's happening, and I'm sure people out there are having very different things are happening. Their lives are very different. I keep thinking that there's maybe three or four different kind of sets of people. We have maybe five or six. We have people that are like myself, who's two parents, but with children, young children, and having to entertain them all the time. That's one thing. Then you have people who are partners who have no children, and it's a very different thing. You have single parents. Single parents out there are having it very stressful because they're having to look after their children, um, and having no breaks at all. Some people are working. We have maybe a third of the country still working outside. We have health workers, we've got sanitary people, we have people who are in key workers. I've heard them be called essential workers. Um, and things. Now, before I continue, if you are watching, and of course I don't know who's all watching because I don't get my numbers. I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna try to see if this works because for some reason, um, um, I can actually see who's actually watching. I don't know. I've been talking for 3 4 minutes, and I've got, I can maybe check some stream health. That's fine. Video clippings, maybe do that. No polls, questions. No, I think there's none of that. But maybe if I'm smart, I can check on my phone, and then I can see exactly how many people are actually watching live. That'd be interesting. I mean, I have publicized this a lot in the last in the last kind of wee while. Did it tell me? I can actually see my. This is really creepy because I can actually see myself on my phone. It was. It's a bit weird because I don't really honestly know who's actually all watching. Was 0 people reached? Be the first to like this. So maybe no one's watching at all. Maybe nothing's happening at all. But if nothing happens, it doesn't matter because what I do is, oh wait, we have one person. Oh wait, that person is probably me. And if I close that down, then I get 0 people watching. But maybe there is. If there is somebody watching, please comment to say who you're watching and saying hi or something. Oh wait, there's now two. The numbers go up. That's perfect. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna start by talking about some expressions, some things which associated with this lockdown, with this how we're living at the moment. Okay, the first expression is to suffer from cabin fever. Okay, cabin fever is, well, it it really stems from when people in very cold countries, maybe Norway or Canada and the cold areas, where they were stuck in a cabina, and during the winter months, and they couldn't leave, and then they just couldn't leave, and so they, they would suffer from, well, they would go crazy. They would start to crack up. To crack up. To crack up means that your nerves are just shot. You're irritable. You're angry. You're not yourself, to be honest. And so, suffer from cabin fever is that. Some people, not me, because I'm very busy at the moment. Not only am I trying to prepare things like this for the Bla-Bla club, but I'm also try to do other things with my kids. I mean, I don't know who out there has children, but I have a 2-year-old and a 8-month-year-old, so I'm really kept on my toes. If you're on your toes, you have to be very active and very busy. You cannot relax for a moment. To be on your toes, to be on your toes. Um, and some people might be bored, but very bored, to be bored to tears, to be bored to death, to be bored out of your mind. If you're if you're extremely bored, so maybe you're tune in to put the channel on normally television or the radio. If you're tuning in tonight, maybe that's you. Maybe you're bored to tears and you're thinking, "Oh, what am I gonna do? I'll have a little look at this." Maybe you're really wanting to get out. Maybe you're climbing the walls. If you're climbing the walls, you're desperate to leave somewhere. You're desperate to leave somewhere. You're climbing the walls. Maybe, and this is what's happened to many people. I mean, my children must be climbing the walls because they cannot leave. Um, I think most people in general can leave the house from time to time to do a bit of shopping, maybe walk the dog. I'm very grateful I have my dog Robbie here and I can walk him. But if I didn't and I couldn't leave, I would be climbing the walls. And some people, well, you can't go out for very long. This is the big problem that we have. The big problem that we have at the moment is that you can't leave for a very long time. And an expression to leave or to go somewhere for a very short time is to pop out. To pop out. POPOUT, to pop out. So you could say in the normal world, I know it's not the normal world, but I'm just popping out to the shops to pick something up. I'm going to pop upstairs to see my friend. I'm going to pop down the bakery, for example. Use the pop, pop. Because the sound, it's just a very quick thing. exactly. Now, maybe other people, they're kind of stressing a lot more. Maybe they're stressing a lot more, and maybe they want to, they've had it up to here. If you've had it, you're it's yesta, yesta. I've had it up to here with the neighbors because they're always making noise. It's when you've had enough of something. Like basta, yeah. It's just enough. I've had it up to here with with the coronavirus talk. I've had it up to here. So when you've had enough of something, when it's just too much, you've had it up to here. Oh, it's been raining non-stop here. Oh, I've had it up to here with the weather. I've had it up to here. And we use this a lot. We used to have it up to here with a lot of native English speakers. Now, I hope if you're watching or if you're watching this on repeat, you are being productive because, of course, you have to be productive. I mean, you shouldn't be bored to death. You shouldn't be bored to tears. You shouldn't be bored out of your mind. There are lots of ways to not put things off. Postpone, to put things off, to postpone things. And this is a problem we have. We have a major problem. We put things off, we procrastinate all the time. And this, well, for me and for hopefully for you and for other people, you're not putting things off. You're actually being productive with your time. You're investing your time in personal projects, professional projects. You're spending time with your children. You're being creative. You're taking advantage of the situation. Every cloud has a silver lining. I'll repeat. Every cloud has a silver lining. What does that mean? It means that in every time when something bad happens, maybe there's something good. Maybe not very good, but maybe there's a small silver lining, a little silver lining around the cloud. So we use this expression, every cloud is a silver lining. So when something bad happens, well, maybe something good, good can come of it. Okay, always be positive. The glass is half full, not half empty. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to hopefully give to you guys. Okay, next expression is to make hay while the sun shines. This is about being productive. In the simplest form, make hay when the sun shines. Okay, it's we of course in Britain, Scotland. I don't like saying Britain. I'm Scottish. I'm from Scotland. In Scotland, it rains a lot. Okay, and so to make hay, hay is paka from what the horses eat. And this would be making hay, which means be productive. When you have the opportunity to be productive, be productive. So make hay when the sun shines. Sun shines. Now, of course, it's not all. It's not a bed of roses. A bed of roses. Life is not always perfect. Okay. So for me, some days, and I imagine it happens to you, you'll be at the end of your tether. Again, at the end of your tether. If you're at the end of your tether, again, it's like when you said it, I've had it up to here. It's like, yes, I've had enough. I'm at the end of my tether. So you know you problems and problems and problems, and then what are you gonna do? It's the hard thing. So yeah, so to be at the end of your tether, that little bit there. Okay. Oh, we have one person watching, but of course, if you're watching, it'd be quite nice if you say hello, because I don't know who you are. And of course, maybe you have some doubts or some questions. So that's the thing. Remember, this is a bit of interactive as well. Okay, this is quite interactive. It's important to be interactive. Okay, so as I said, I mean, this is not an English class. This is a lot of it is about me trying to teach you things and trying to express how I'm feeling, or but again, it's I want to help as well because if you're watching this, hopefully you're a student of English. And students of English, they have different options. Okay, at the moment you can be reading books, you can watch a series with subtitles or without subtitles. There are podcasts and there are videos. And I've been doing some videos, but again, I wanted to do something live. I might edit this and play with it, so then you get a ah you get a sense of something. Get get is this beautiful word in English. Get has many different meanings. Get really means to obtain, okay? But it's much, much more than that. We use get in 100 different ways. When I talk about some of the different ways we use get, okay? Um, I'm going to tell you a story first, and I'm going to explain the story better, okay? If you like the story, fantastic. But it's about you understanding more about the term get, okay? So I got to the bar around 8. So when I use I got to the bar, what do I mean? I mean I arrived. I arrived at the bar at 8. So I got to the bar around 8, around more or less. And even though I get on with the waitress, get on, llevarse bien, to get on with somebody, llevarse, this is a reflexive verb. We'll look at this later. I get on with the waitress, camarera. Okay, I get on with her. She didn't get what I asked her. She didn't get what I asked her. To understand, to obtain the knowledge, to obtain the information. So she didn't get what I asked her. She got me to repeat my order. She got me to repeat my order. Hmm. She got me to repeat my order. That's not obtain. This is a forzar. This is to force somebody. But it's not force. It's not even persuade. So you can persuade someone to do something, you can make someone do something. We'll see that later. And if we make someone do something or get someone to do something, it is to convince someone to do something. So she got me to repeat my order. And I got myself a stool. Well, I obtained the stool. Okay? Next, I got up. I got up from the stool. The stool is something you sit on, not a chair, something you sit on near a bar. So I got up on the stool because the stool's high, so I'm quite small, so I got up on the stool and I got a round of drinks for my friends. So I got a round of drinks to get a round of drinks to buy drinks for every person. Okay, in that example, I used to buy. Okay, to buy something, you'd use to get something. For example, you may ask me where I got this mug, this cup. I got this cup from Poland. I got it from Poland. Did I buy it in Poland? I did in this example, but I obtained it, so it could have been a present. If you ask me where I got my ring, I didn't buy it. My partner got it from me. She bought it, but I got it from her. So we use get meaning obtain. Does not always mean buy, but it means it's now in my possession. So where was it? So I got a round of drinks from my friends, and we were getting drunk. Borcharse. Okay. So when I use to get drunk, this is the use of the phrasal verb. To get drunk, not phrasal verbs, sorry. A reflexive verbs. casarse, cansarse, mejorarse, engordarse, secarse. Okay, all of these reflexive verbs, many of them, casarse, cansarse, all of these are all reflexives, and we use get because sometimes get is the progress. So sometimes with get, we use it as obtaining, but also with the reflexive, it's about a progress. So ask me this. I am not feeling great, okay, but I am getting better. Not 100%, but I'm getting better. So maybe I'm 90%. I am better, it's 100%. I am getting better, 90%. Okay? So this is the difference when we're using get. Okay? Something that's not, I am getting married next year. It's not true. But I'm getting married next year. Which means is at the moment I'm not married, but I'm on the way. I'm in that direction. So we use getting that way. So I said we were getting quite drunk. And I got up and I started to get fresh. This is new. So I want to be using more advanced English to get fresh with somebody. Okay. Um, mucha cara. Yes. We have the term cheeky to be cheeky with someone. But if you're getting fresh, you're showing a lot of confidence with somebody. Okay. If you're showing a bit too much confidence, then you really should. Okay. Get fresh. We use it with bit too much, a bit too much confidence than you normally would. So I started to get fresh with the waitress, and oh, ow, I got a slap in my face for my troubles. I got a slap, a bit softer this time, in my face for my troubles. She told me to get the fuck out, and that's how I got this black eye. She told me to get the fuck out, and that's how I got this black eye. Now, this story is obviously invented, okay? I never get slapped. But here's the thing. Some interesting points there. I said get out. Get out is anda ya, vete. You know how piedrate. Okay, we may have seen get out before. I've used the term get the fuck out. Using the fuck out. The fuck is uses for emphasis. Okay, we're going to look at this later on, so please stay tuned, stay watching. We're going to talk about how we're using uh, uh, palabrotas, bad words, swear words to kind of emphasize what we're kind of doing and things like that. So using the fuck, for example, who are you? Who the fuck are you? Using the fuck is used for emphasis. Please do not use this in business meetings, okay? Do not use this with your quota, with the priest. Do not use this and these types of things, okay? Please don't say that. If you say get the fuck out of here, I need to get the fuck out of, no, it's colloquial. It's not in polite company, okay? So we're trying to avoid using it in that kind of way. Okay. So that's just some ways of using get in a big sentence, okay? So we're looking at get meaning to understand, okay? That's a key one. Or to understand or comprehend, okay? We talk about the reflexive verbs, to get married, to get drunk, things like this. To get over. And we're going to look at this a bit next, but we're going to look a bit about illness. When you are recovering from something, it could be physical, and it could be mental. You know how to get over a separation. It is to recover from something. We talk about that to get over something. I'll never get over my grandmother passing away to die. I never get over it. So I will never recover from it, okay? Because she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. So to go over that, to get over a breakup takes time, okay? Okay. We looked also about to get someone to do something, okay? So that again, that means like to convince somebody or kind of force them. I don't want to do it, but yeah, yeah, okay. So if you're getting someone to do something, that's that. Okay, new one. To to get up someone's nose. Okay, okay, what does that mean? What do you think it means? To get up someone's nose. It means if somebody irritates you or annoys you. If someone is getting up your nose, I mean, to think about it, if something was there, it would just uh, it irritates you, annoys you. So he gets up my nose. He just he just does it. Does it. Francina's watching. Hi, Francina. Say hello to her. My friend from the Bla-Bla Club. Hello, Francina. I hope you're well. Um, so we're talking about these types of things. We talked about before was about the waitress. I said I get on with the waitress. I get on with people. I get on with Francina. Okay, so you get on with people. Okay, so to get on with somebody is a useful one. You get on with your boss, or you don't get on with your boss. I imagine there's a story. I shouldn't really repeat it. I like to repeat it. That I know a couple whose parents are in lockdown with them. Okay, so the couple, a boy and a girl, and the girl's parents were visiting during this time, during the time of the lockdown, and they have to stay with them. Okay, so and I think that the parents get up his nose, not annoying too much, but yeah, just oof, it's quite horrible. Anyway, so next one, to get away with something. Okay, to get away with something is if you commit. It could be if you commit a crime and you're not caught, you get away with it. Okay, so if you're getting away with something, um, you can use it in a joking kind of way. About someone could get away with a murder. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful son, Jan, he gets away with murder sometimes. Not literally. He hasn't murdered anyone. Okay, I want to stress that. But if you get away with something, so he is he's a great kid. He's a really good boy. But sometimes I'm at the end of my tether with him at the end of the day. No, that's not true. He's fantastic. He is fantastic. But he's very cheeky. He's very cheeky. Mucha cara. As we know, if it's consequences. So maybe we could talk about the politicians. They've got away with not supporting the nurses and the doctors regarding the equipment and the help that they need. Okay, last one. To get together. Okay, to get together. Now, at the end of all this, at the end of all of this hoo-ha, at the end of this palaver, I like to use new words, this stressful time, we will get together. We will all get together. This is quedarse. When you get together with your friends. Who do you want to get together with most? Who are you missing? Who are you wanting to spend time with? You want to get together. You want to spend time together. You want to meet. You know, and this is reunions, reunions. This is the type of thing. Okay, so next thing. So this is something we get. Next thing. Now, obviously, we're talking um, a little bit about not feeling well. People are feeling Some people are not, obviously. Some people have caught the coronavirus. Okay, so some people have died as well from it. Okay, it's a very sad time and things like that. So we're gonna look a little bit about just being about illness in general. Okay, and just some expressions using we can use with feeling unwell and feeling things like this. So the first one is to feel under the weather. Okay, to feel under the weather, to feel a bit tired, bit of a toss, bit of a cough. If you're feeling like this, then you're kind of feeling under the weather. You're not 100%. You're not all smiles and very, very happy. So you'll be under the weather. Hopefully, hopefully, hey, Mary Ruth is here. Hey, Mary Ruth. Hopefully, you're all, you know how, you're not, no one is coming down with anything. Okay, to come down with something. It could be, in the general sense, it could be a cough, a runny nose. That's the new expression. Mocos. You know how you have mocos, and it's just coming to. It's called to have a runny nose. Okay, not normally that serious, but yeah, to have a runny nose. Okay, you can come down with something. Okay, so hopefully no one here is coming down with anything. And if you are, I hope you get over it to recover from it. Okay? So we can use it that way to get over something, to recover from an illness or a problem. Okay? What am I doing? Does anyone know? What am I doing? What do you do? What is this? This is to shake, to shake something off. I can't shake off this cold. Okay? I can't shake off this cough. To shake something off is to get rid of it. Okay, there's a thirst to get rid of something. Okay, so if you can't shake something off, can it? Now, I hopefully not. I mean, a lot of this is illness, and it's quite negative because it's this thing, but it's a useful kind of vocabulary. Okay, it's nice, useful vocabulary. A lot of these things you won't find in a standard book. Okay, I'm trying to find things which you will not find in the books that you have in your home while you're studying. So I want you to add this. Please remember, if you want any of this information, please send me a message. Okay? I will not post this on Facebook, the all the expressions and things. I don't want to do that. Okay? But if you ask me, no doubt I will send you any information you need. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So, um, okay. Maybe I should move on to a couple more. I want to do 10 of these things, but I want to use some positive ones. So this is right as rain. Right as rain. I'm feeling right as rain. I'm feeling very positive. I'm feeling very happy. When you're feeling good. Tomorrow you'll be as right as rain, which means is you will not be sick, you will not be ill, you'll be right as rain. Okay. Um. Okay. Now I know Mary Luth, if you're still watching, I know one thing that you might like is phrasal verbs. Oh no! Oh no! Phrasal verbs! Everyone loves phrasal verbs, don't you? You must love phrasal verbs, surely. Oh my God, no? How many phrasal verbs are in English? No, sorry. How many phrasal verbs do you think are used by native English speakers? Thousands. Thousands and thousands and thousands. Okay? There are books this big just in phrasal verbs. If I talk about to turn off the light, okay? To switch off my phone, And there's some of the ones: to take off my jumper, okay? To put on my ring. My phone fell off the table, okay? When my phone fell off the table. But that's just the start. That's just the start. I want to talk about maybe seven or eight. I might not do all 10, but if I feel in the mood, I'll try and say this one. This one's nice. This one is to tell someone off. Ah, to tell off. Last week, when I was here, last week, I talked about what's the difference between say, tell, ask, and explain. You say something to someone, okay? You don't need the person's name. He said he was sorry, but we normally use tell. Tell is more common than say, okay? So, but tell when you're explaining a story. So he told me that, he told my boss that, he told her, blah, 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 blah. He told her he was sorry. He said he was sorry. Okay, they're the same. He asked me, not he asked to me. No, no, no. He asked me where I was from. He asked me where I was from. Now, this phrasal verb is with tell. Okay? And this is simple. To tell someone off. Don't do that. Okay? If you tell somebody off, for example, I had to, no option, I had to tell off Jan or tell Jan off for feeding our dog too much. Okay? This is true. My boy is obsessed at the moment with giving my other boy, Robbie, food. He's sitting at my feet. Yes, yes. And he's going to get fat. Used that before, to get engordarse, to get fat, because he loves to feed him. Now, I had to tell him off. Say, no, don't feed him. So to tell someone off, you're going to say hello to the world. Oh, oh, hello, Rob. Okay. Tell Robbie off a lot. I tell Robbie off, tell Robbie off, because he wants to come in when we're playing and he can't. He's just, he's terapia, terapia. So to tell someone off this. Next one. To cheer up. Cheer up. To be positive. Okay? To cheer up. But be careful with this one. Okay? By telling someone, hey, cheer up. Don't tell a British person this one. Okay, don't say to a British person, hey, cheer up, if they're looking miserable. Okay? Because it's seen as not offensive, but something you don't say. Okay? It's like saying, smile. No. But I bought you this to cheer you up, to make you happy. Okay? So we use to cheer someone up, to cheer someone up this way. They don't say, hey, all right, love, cheer up. No, 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 no. Very offensive. Um, we talked about pop out before. To pop out is to leave for a small time, to pop out to the shops, to pop out to the bakery, to pop into this shop. Not that you can go to shops now, except for the supermarket. But to pop is this. To pop out. Okay? To pop in, to pop out. This one. Okay. My favorite phrasal verb. My favorite phrasal verb. Okay? My favorite of all time, of all. Okay? Makeup. Oh, makeup. But that's this, yeah. I'm going to make up my face. No, not going to make up your face. You're going to put on makeup. Okay? Put on, we said before, to put on, for example, a ring, to put on a ring, to put on your earrings, to put on a jumper. You put on makeup. In this example, makeup is the noun. Okay? Okay, so remember that. So a lipstick, a rímel. Okay, that's it. We use makeup, meaning to invent a story. Okay? To make up can be to invent a story. Okay? It can also mean this tower is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Okay? So this tower is made up of 8 pieces. Okay? So we use make up like that. So it's like consists of. Okay? This ring is made up of, or made up of, 2 different metals, silver and something else. Right. So we just did those 3. Okay. And also, to make up can also mean to when you have a fight. Now, I hope if you're with your partner, if you're with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you're not fighting. Okay. Because when you fight, when you have an argument, so be careful. Fighting can be this, but it can also be could be a fight, a discurso. Okay, so when we use makeup, it is to resolver, to resolve an argument. Okay, next one, to boil it down or to boil something down. So you make it simple. Boil is hervir. Okay, you boil pasta, for example. If you boil something down, you're talking making simple. So when you're having a big discussion about something, you can say, well, it all boils down to your feelings, or all boils down to the government, to simplify something. So we use to boil something down. So we use simplify, especially an argument. Now, we're talking for maybe 45 minutes. I don't want to doze off. I hope you're not dozing off. Maybe the sound of my voice will help you doze off, to fall asleep. Okay? To fall asleep is to doze off. I believe that the sound of my voice might make you, or maybe not. Maybe you're absolutely fine. Maybe you're fine. Okay? This one. Okay. Um, we're gonna talk about one more thing. Well, as we're doing 2 more things. Well, why not? We'll just do 2 more things. I do want to talk a bit more about. I'm going to do it very, very briefly, very, very quickly, about 3 or 4 things with maybe these are common mistakes. Okay, some of the common mistakes I looked at last time. We talked about using the wrong word choice. You can look at my previous video. Okay, one of the things I always see people making mistakes with was many things, but one thing is sometimes with some linking words. Okay, and how we use linking words. The one that every single person I know who's a Spanish speaker, Catalan speaker, is this: despite. Oh, oh, despite. What's next? What do we use next after despite? We use the gerund. Okay, a pesar de. We use the gerund. Despite having blue eyes, my children have brown eyes. Okay. Despite the weather, we went out for a walk. Okay. I wish. Okay, right. I wish. We can't. So we use despite. Okay. There's three key words we try to avoid at the start of sentences when you're writing. Okay. When you're speaking, it's different. Always different. But with the three, these are the three. Number one, we don't use and at the start. We don't use because at the start, and we don't use but at the start. So when you're doing writing, especially professional writing, try to avoid those three. We can use different ones. And you can use moreover, in addition to, blah, 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 blah. What do we use when it's because? Because we can't use because. We use the word since. Okay? Use the word since. Okay? The last one is this. The word yet. Yet. When do we use yet? Well, you know yet because I haven't been there yet. I haven't seen her yet. As used at the start end of a sentence of I haven't eaten dinner yet. So something you'll do in the future, but at the moment, no. Okay? So we use yet. But yet is a substitute for but. And it's used for emphasis. It's fantastic. Uh-huh. It can be used so I haven't I I can't speak Catalan yet, comma, I really want to. Okay, so use yet to this one. Okay, now because I just wanted to have like a couple of minutes till I get to this point, is this. This is my favorite part. Okay, that's my favorite part. This is what you've all been waiting for. Okay, this part is very good. This is palabrotas, fucking palabrotas. Okay, this is swear words. This is what I wanted to be starting from this one. I hope Facebook is okay with me teaching you this. I hope they're fine. Okay, now differences between what is said um, in Britain as opposed to here. I would say that majority of the time you can use certain words here much more than you could do in Britain. Okay, or they're not as strong here. Well, some are, but certain ones in Britain, just be careful where you are. Okay, please be careful where you are. Okay, if you're in Britain, maybe try and avoid it, but you need to understand what they mean. And maybe if you're with friends or maybe if you're with cool people in Britain, you could use it. But British people, some people are offended by it. If you're in Scotland, no one gives a fuck. Okay? I'll repeat that. No one gives a fuck. If you don't care, you don't give a fuck. These words are words and they make the language better. Phrasal verbs make the language better. Expressions make the language better. So for me, I wouldn't say it in front of my mother. No, no, no. But in general, for me, this one. First one. For fuck's sake. Vaya tela. For fuck's sake. I just missed the train. I can't believe it. And if you notice, I'm going more Scottish when I say this. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I can't believe it. We have to stay here for another until middle of May. We're never getting out. Ah, yeah, I'm being positive. So using fuck sake is a brilliant word. Fuck sake. It's really used for this one. Next one. To shit yourself. Not literally. Okay. It is when you're extremely scared. You can imagine the context. Okay? I think it's Chicago. Okay, when you shit yourself. But if you say, oh, I almost shat myself. Ah, so the past tense of shit is shat. Okay? Be careful with shit because many people here make the mistake of saying, my car is a shit. No. My car is a piece of shit. Shit is, what do you think? Shit is uncountable. So you like a piece of toast. Okay, a piece of paper. Okay, you need to use it as an uncountable. Okay, so my car is a piece of shit. My ex-boyfriend is a piece of shit. You understand? So we use it this way. Okay, next one. Piss off. Piss off. Piédrate. Anda ya. Vete. Vete a la mierda. Piss off. We have the word fuck off. That's fine. But a little bit better could be piss off. Now, you can use this term fuck off. It's in context and also listen. So you can be in a funny mood, piss off, like this. Here, last few days in the last few days here have been it's been a lot of rain. Okay, so I've been teaching my boy. I'm teaching my boy. It's raining. It's pouring. It's a song. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man. It's a song for my child. I'm not going to sing it now, but it's pouring means it's very heavy rain. Okay. Also, you could say it is pissing down. It is pissing down outside. Very heavy rain. On the same line as pee pee, as is this. You have to be careful with this one. I like this one a lot. Okay, this one's like one of my favorites because to be pissed off is to be angry. Okay, to be pissed off is to be angry. Okay, so if you're angry with someone, you can be pissed off. But you can be pissed at someone. It's also the same. You can also be angry. But to be pissed can also mean drunk. Okay, so be careful. Now, English, being the wonderful language that it is, it has things like prefixes and suffixes. You know this because you've studied the language. Okay, it is necessary. It is unnecessary. Okay, and then you have things like the end, the suffix. English is so clever. You can put in a word in the middle of it. You have to be careful with this. Okay? There's a word which is very abso-fucking-lutely. We said before, using fucking and the fuck is used as an emphasis. Okay? But if I say abso-fucking-lutely, I'm using it for strong emphasis. Do you want to leave the house? Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely means I absolutely 100%. Do you want to get a pizza from Domino's? Abso-fucking-lutely. Or abso-bloody-lutely. Okay, next. I may not do all of these, maybe just do two or three more. Um, I like this one because it's about the sexes, men and women. Okay? And it's the difference with the verb to be or not. So, fuck up. To fuck something up. Okay? Fuck, as I said, is a beautiful word. To fuck up is to make a big mistake, a large mistake. To fuck up. Oh, cariño. Oh, lo siento, cariño. I fucked up. I forgot to buy nappies, pañales, at the supermarket. Oh, I'm so sorry. I fucked up. So if I use the term fuck up, it means I made a big mistake, or you use it as a noun, as in he is a fuck up. He keeps making mistakes. So using fuck up in that way is that example. If I say to be fucked up means crazy. Okay? So it can be crazy or it can be not the same as before. Okay, not the same as before. You can fuck your leg up. So I fucked my leg, or my leg is fucked up. So I had a very serious injury. Not true, but my leg is fucked up. So using it that way. So please don't take offense to this, but I always, if you want to remember this, men fuck things up. Okay, It's true. Men have this habit. I'm guilty of this. Okay? Men have this habit of fucking things up. Okay? Doing the wrong thing, forgetting things. Da, da, da. However, on the other hand, okay, women are fucked up. Sometimes, not always. Okay? A bit crazy. A bit, they make mistakes. So, yeah. So it's a bit of a joke, but here's the thing. Fuck up and fucked up. How would you say pelota? Boing, boing, boing. How would you say pelota? Pelota, in the instance that somebody who phrasal verb to suck up to a boss, for example, to fuck up to a boss. We can use suck up to someone, and we also have the term arse licker, someone who licks a boss's arse. I know. So we have that. Okay, these are just some of the ones I have. And to not know your arse from your elbow. This is the last one. Okay? He doesn't know his arse from his elbow. Elbows are these. So the answer is that do you know the difference between the two? Okay. All right. Now, listen. I hope you had some fun with me today. Okay. I wanted to just give this session a little bit of a very relaxed feel. I hope you've been distracted from the world outside and what's all happening and everything. Okay, learning English. Okay, how are you going to learn English during this quarantine? I've said this before. Please, if you want to improve yourself, if you want to make hay while the sun is shining, if you want to do positive things during this quarantine, visit me if you can. If you like this and you want to talk with me, on Friday I will do a conversation club as well. So come and visit me there. Okay, you'll find the links wherever the links are. Okay, on the Bla-Bla website. Okay, Bla-Bla page, meetup.com. I want to be productive. I don't want to procrastinate. Okay, I want to be doing this. I want you to be safe. I don't want you to be climbing the walls. Okay, I don't want you to have cabin fever. Okay, I want you to have a very nice time, and this is the most important thing. Stay safe and stay indoors. Okay, okay, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye. Night night.